How did NATO use deterrence during the Cold War? Imagine living in a time when the world was divided into two powerful camps, each ready to face off at any moment. That was the Cold War era, and NATO played a key role in keeping the peace. NATO, or the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, was formed after World War II to protect Western Europe from potential Soviet aggression. Its main strategy was deterrence, which means convincing the enemy that attacking would be too costly. NATO used what is called extended deterrence. This involved the United States and its European allies combining their military strength. They stationed troops and equipment in Europe and kept a large number of nuclear weapons nearby. The idea was to make the Soviet Union think twice before attacking. If they did, they would face not only conventional forces, but also the threat of a nuclear response from the United States. This nuclear umbrella reassured European countries that they could rely on American nuclear weapons to defend them. The alliance also had a principle called collective security. This meant that if one member was attacked, all members would come to its defense. This idea made the Soviet Union hesitant to strike because they risked provoking a war involving many of the world's most powerful nations. NATO's military forces were constantly prepared, with troops ready to respond quickly. They also modernized their weapons and practiced joint exercises regularly to stay credible. Throughout the Cold War, NATO adjusted its deterrence tactics. When the Soviet Union developed new weapons or increased its military power, NATO responded by upgrading its own forces. For example, during the arms race of the 1980s, NATO increased its nuclear capabilities and improved its military planning. These actions kept the threat of Soviet attack high enough to prevent conflict. From a European history point of view, NATO's deterrence strategy was essential in avoiding direct war between superpowers on European soil. It also helped stop European countries from developing their own nuclear weapons, which could have made the situation even more dangerous. NATO's approach was about creating a balance of power that discouraged any attack and kept Europe stable during a tense time. In the end, NATO's use of deterrence during the Cold War was a mix of nuclear guarantees, strong conventional forces, and constant military readiness. This combination helped prevent the Soviet Union from launching an attack and kept peace in Europe for decades.